Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk to you about self-fulfilling prophecies. Now bear with me because I am sick right now, so my voice and my energy may not be what they are usually, but anyway, let's get into it. So self-fulfilling prophecies are basically how the way people view the world affects their outcome, meaning positive people will often view things in a more positive light, so they end up having a better life experience. They're happier and more fulfilled, they get along better with other people, whereas negative people, since they have a negative view of the world and they tend to think in a negative manner, they experience the opposite. So one of the easiest ways of describing a self-fulfilling prophecy is if you enter a room and you assume that everyone in that room is going to be friendly and kind, it's going to make you more likely to talk to other people, to engage with them. And with that, you're likely going to be more warm and friendly towards them. And most people are going to mirror the energy that you present to them. So if you are warm and friendly with others and you're kind to them, they're likely going to be the same way in return. So that in that way, it kind of shows how the way you view the world affects the way the world reacts to you. Whereas someone who's negative and walks into a room, and if they believe that everyone in that room is going to not like them, they think that maybe they're going to be judged by those other people, that person's likely going to enter the room and just sit on a couch and not talk to anyone and be in their own little world away from everyone else, and they're not going to have as fun of an experience. So that's one of the best ways I can convey how self-fulfilling prophecies affect you in the world. But it extends way beyond human relationships as well. It also affects your ability to spot opportunities, because if you are constantly optimistic and positive, you are likely going to notice opportunities way more often than someone who's pessimistic. They aren't going to notice them because they're not looking for them. They've already convinced themselves that they don't get opportunities, that they're not lucky. So they will close off from even being able to see opportunities. But someone who is more optimistic, they're going to notice them when they arise, and they're going to capitalize on them because they're going to assume that things will likely work out. So do you kind of see how self-fulfilling prophecies affect us and why it's such an important topic? Because you really want to aim to be optimistic as much as possible. It just makes your life so much better. You don't want to be one of those negative Nancy people who go around, wonder why they don't have great relationships with others, but it's their own friggin' fault. It's not like the world is out to get them. It's their own fault because of their attitude that they present to the world. If you're closed off and you think other people aren't going to want to connect with you, then yeah, you're not going to connect with anyone, because people aren't going to go out of their way to try to break down your walls to connect with you. Nobody really wants to be bothered with that. So aim to be optimistic instead. But I love this topic because you see it play out so often in the world, and it's a shame it's not, it is taught in school if you take psychology classes, but I understand not everybody does. So a lot of people don't end up learning about this concept and just how powerful it is. So you end up with a lot of people who think the world is out to get them. They play the victim in their lives, and because of that, they just don't have as good of a life experience as everyone else, because their mindset kind of trips them before they even start running. It's really unfortunate, and you see this a lot nowadays. People who take offense to everything, can guarantee that's a negative Nancy, because otherwise they wouldn't take things so personally. They wouldn't become offended over everything because they wouldn't be thinking in that way. So the people who find everything offensive, that's their own self-fulfilling prophecy. They're basically looking for offense, so they find it everywhere they look. Whereas someone who is more positive, who may be seeking the beauty in the world, they're going to find it everywhere they go. There's so much beauty in the world around us, but if people never take the time to look for it, they're never going to find it. So just realize that the way you view the world is a self-fulfilling prophecy, and what you're looking for is often what you'll find. So look for the good in everything. Seriously, we all live on the same planet in the same universe, yet we all have vastly different life experiences, and everyone who says the world is a horrible place, they're right for them because they believe that, so they're going to make it a horrible place for them because they're only going to pay attention to the horrible things out there. but someone who believes the world is a beautiful, wonderful place and that being alive as a human being is an amazing thing, that person's going to have an awesome experience because that's going to be true for them, because it's what they're looking for. So they'll notice all the evidence that supports that fact. So yeah, self-fulfilling prophecies are really powerful. So make sure you understand this concept and actually aim to be optimistic as much as possible, or at least just be more positive. Find the silver lining in things. Try not to watch the news as much because it's super negative. I mean, that's probably one of the big reasons why so many people are negative. They're paying attention to too much negative content like the news or crap on social media. This is why I also say in past videos to be very careful the kind of content that you follow, because it's going to affect your worldview, which creates self-fulfilling prophecies. So yeah, just aim to be positive as much as possible. It really will make your life so much better than being one of those negative Nancys, because I mean, they could have such a better life, but their own mentality is what's shooting them in the foot. So anyway, that's pretty much all I had for you guys in this video. So I hope you enjoy this one. If you like content like this, be sure to subscribe for more. Otherwise, like the video. That's the easiest way you can help me out. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, or let me know if you'd like me to talk about other psychological concepts and ask any questions you may have. I mean, psychology is one of my favorite topics, so yeah, I love talking about it. But anyway, guys, remember, we're all on this journey together. The most important thing is that you just keep going, keep moving forward, even on the bad days, and as much as possible, look for the silver lining in things and just aim to be positive and optimistic. I mean, right now I'm sick. It sucks, but I keep reminding myself it's temporary. I will go back to feeling normal soon enough, and as soon as that happens, I can get back in the gym and life will be awesome. So just aim to be positive as much as possible. See you guys in the next video. Arrivederci!